talk about trust change, solutions for a people-centered internet that is trustworthy and sustainable. Chris Sekas is the founder of Ctrl+Space, and Anastassios Manos, who's the CEO and director of the public sector of DOTSOFT. Andres del Alamo is moderating, who's the coordinator of European projects in Cibervoluntarios, and they are going to address another of our main projects on a European level. Whenever you have the microphones, the floor is yours. I wish we could have someone playing the piano now. Does anyone know how to play the piano? Do we have any volunteers? If I knew how to play the piano, I would certainly do it, because art always comes in handy. Sonia, you have to be here in a little while. Yeah, it's going to be your turn. All right, then. All yours.
When we hear, and we have heard in these speak about terms such as AI, blockchain, federated learning, for those who are not knowledgeable to it, a lot of, let's say, common associations are made that are very close to the risk. For those who are familiar with these terms, then it comes the common kind of applications for that, However, we have the privilege today to listen Chris and Anastassios, winners of Trust Chain. Trust Chain is one of these NGI open call projects that fund projects that have to do with new, novel, cutting-edge technologies in the human-centric and also, let's say, innovative field. These two persons here are two different winners of Open Call 2. And with them, we want to see a practical example on how do these projects happen, what do these projects do, and, well, what's the social benefit, and also how do they include people and their end users, whoever they may be, because this is very diverse, into the development of their solutions. I think it's better that they present themselves, so I want to give the floor to them. Perhaps, Anastassios, if you want to start.
Okay. First, I want to thank you for the invitation. My name is Manos Anastassios. I'm the managing director of DOTSOFT, a software development company from Greece. The project that we propose has the name of AURORA MINDS and is a second step of another research project called Smart Speech. The findings of this first call and this first project was actually a risk diagnosis solution for the recognition of deficiencies children in the area of ADHD. As you probably know, it is a very common situation, status that the small children, the age between 6 and 9, face the last at least 10 years. And the scope of the project is to identify with the use of IoT sensors and the use of a game that the child uses over a tablet or a mobile phone to take data regarding the difficulties for reading, the difficulties of the memory, and pictures or photos related with the toys or the family, and color disorders, so as to take a better understanding of the level of the step on which this status is at this specific time.
And so we've seen one interesting application that we've seen in Trust Chain. What about you, Chris?
Okay. First of all, thanks for having us. Thanks for organizing this amazing event. I'm Chris Sekas. I'm the founder of Ctrl+Space Labs. Ctrl+Space Labs is a startup that started like 1 year ago. We had a lot of experience working with enterprise applications, cloud applications, cloud transformation and stuff like that. And then at some point, all this AI hype started, and we started having more and more requests about having tools to facilitate the operations of LLMs, having ready-made solutions that someone can train a model and provide a chatbot that is trained to private data, let's say. So at some point we decided that instead of doing separate projects, we need to make a tool. At the same time, we decided that there is no reason for this tool to not be open source. Someone else was going to do it, so we decided to be maybe, I don't want to say the first one, but one of the first ones that we are developing an open source, production-ready, at the enterprise level application that you can use it to train your own AI models and facilitate the operations of that. So at some point in Ctrl+Space, we are also, our mission, first of all, is to accelerate the cutting-edge technology adoption. So we are doing it by also organizing coding bootcamps and seminars. We are working with a collective of tutors in Greece. And at some point, we started discussing to have a tool that the tutors can train AI models and then give those agents, AI agents, to their students, so we can approximate, let's say, one-to-one relationship between students and tutors. And then we realized that, first of all, too many tutors they are afraid to share their knowledge with AI systems. They are afraid that someone will take their knowledge and capitalize on that, and then they are not going to give anything back. So this is how we started the ProvenAI project, which eventually funded by Trust Chain. And the goal of this project is to build a solution where tutors will feel empowered, and we will make it easy for them to upload their knowledge, their training material. Just click one button, and then they can give to their students an AI chatbot that the students can interact, solve questions, answer questions, guide them to the right direction. So this is basically the project.
Yes, so thank you. I want to ask you a little bit more in depth, because we were talking the other day, and with you, Anastasios, just today, about the difference that your applications make in terms of social impact with similar tools. In your case, Anastasios, I think I recall you told about something about the data management, which changes completely from other kind of solutions of the same kind. And also for you, Chris, we were talking also about the possibilities that this may have in terms to scaling up. So perhaps if you can tell a little bit more to the audience about it.
Yes. The critical for us is that in this specific project, we are trying to make a new data management tool that will gather the data from the game and will have a wallet application for every child. What does this mean? This means that we can manage and we can have all the data for at least 3 or 4 years for a child, and not only for this specific case, but also using federated learning techniques to have a type of forecast in a central database with all the children that will be the set and the pool of the users. This is very important regarding the social impact, taking into consideration that we have at least 500 parents from the first project that have been already users and registered in the platform, and we hope that at the next step, Aurora Mind will double up this type of parents, and of course we have also more and more children that will take part of this interesting mobile game.
Okay, and for you, Chris, I recall we were talking about the incentives that creators and educators can have to actually produce knowledge and get it into your application, and also the potential for self-learning that your solution have. So can you illustrate a little bit to the people about it here?
Yep. On the social side, I think right now there are two problems that we try to solve. First of all, people, they know, basically for the tutors, they know that there are big companies like ChatGPT, they have created powerful LLMs, and they also know that basically they have used information that are publicly available in the internet. So this creates, this doesn't create incentives for knowledge creators to continue create and continue write articles that are publicly accessible. And on the other side, we see, because of that, we see that people has lost incentive, and also people, they are not compensated anymore, because, okay, the business model, let's say, of the internet up until now, even if we like it or not, it was either a subscription-based platform or an open platform that was generating revenue from ads. Now that everybody discussed chats with an AI, there is no access to public information, so the creators are not compensated. So we decided to work on user sovereignty. Users will be able to upload their data. Users will have the ability to take back control of their data if they don't want to use them anymore. And our solution is monitoring whenever their own data is used in an LLM. So we can create, first of all, so we can recognize who is created the knowledge, and eventually we can compensate them by measuring how often their information is used to generate answers in an LLM system.
Okay, hope it was clear enough. If not, there are questions after, as you know. So I want to make one last short question, because with Giovanni, with Aleskin, with Anna, we were talking about how NGI projects needs of the end user, right? And I think both your projects are very good examples on how to involve not just public administrations really, but actual users, tutors, and let's say parents, families into the project. So if you can very briefly, because we are a bit short of time, sorry, explain how are you going to actually engage and collaborate with users for the development of your applications.
Okay. In our plan, it is very important to have parents and of course, children. We have a team of doctors that will be part of the project, so as to give us very specific case studies and special cases of children. And of course, we have also the support of two private schools in the area of Thessaloniki that will be, let's say, supporters regarding the pilots and the dissemination of the application to the children and, of course, to the parents.
And what about your case, Christos?
So we already worked before the project with a collective of tutors in Greece. This is a collective of more than 80 tutors. We are discussing with them to understand what are the problems and what is the possible solutions. The goal for the project is to create subject expert agents in at least 10 different subjects, courses or curriculums with those tutors. And eventually this collective has like something 100 new students every month. So the plan is to give access to those students, test and pilot the application before the end of the project so we can have the results for the project.
Fantastic. And actually from Cibervoluntarios, we will be accompanying them in both the processes and helping them with whatever is necessary. So we have some few more minutes, no? Well, apparently not for more questions. But thank you, everyone, for listening, and Anastasios and Christos for coming and sharing with us.
Thank you very much for having us.